This week, it's the season finale of the Rutgers Basketball Story. We head to the rack as the Rutgers family sends off this year's senior class in style.
It is senior day in Piscataway.
We'll hear from the players as they reflect back on 4 special years on the banks.
Yeah, man, it's hard to even think about it because it just seems like I just got here.
We also check out a Rutgers reunion for the legendary 1976 Final Four team, which featured Eddie Jordan.
On their way to a perfect season. Good.
We have 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
To show them.
To show them what we represent. What we sacrifice.
There you go.
How hard we work.
40 minutes.
To show them how big
And how great we can be.
40 minutes.
To make every possession.
Miles going right to the lane. Puts it up and
Every play.
Every cheer.
it was all desire.
Every shot.
The three, it's gone.
Make them count.
40 minutes.
Make them count.
Because it's 40 minutes. We will never
How to forget.
Senior night at Rutgers, an age-old tradition of honoring those who have done their alma mater proud over 4 years. A night to send men off the right way and let them know how much they have been appreciated for all they have done.
Coach Kyle Flood, Victor Cruz in town to watch his good friend Miles back in his final home game.
Rutgers is a family, so even when it's time to leave, there's the knowledge you can come back. It's a feeling these seniors know well.
These guys have meant a lot to us. You know, they've stuck here through some tough times, and they really deserve this senior night, and I can't be more proud of them as individuals, to be quite honest with you.
On this senior night, the Rutgers would host the 9th-ranked Maryland Terrapins, a team that's been successful in the Big Ten this year, a team Rutgers came close to beating earlier in the season on Maryland's home turf. Maryland came out swinging and defended well against Rutgers, but Greg Lewis jump-started the Knights and did his seniors proud.
Lewis hits the two. We watched him fire jumper after jumper after jumper earlier. Yeah. He has been so good in those deep corners on either side.
Then Miles Mack did what he has done so many times before in this building.
Mack tries and hits a deep three for Miles Mack.
On both ends of the floor.
Behind Miles Mack.
Bishop Daniels got a little bit of off balance from Dion Wiley, and he was able to get himself to the rim.
Bishop Daniels is a terrific athlete from the wing position. He can create shots on his own.
Rutgers scraped and clawed, doing anything they could against a physical and formidable Maryland squad.
The rim. Kadeem Jack in there with it. Ball taken out of his hands. Bodies everywhere.
Rutgers starting to feed off their home crowd now, and this full court pressure.
And Kadeem Jack continued to fearlessly get up against Maryland's big men.
Good rebound by Kadeem Jack over John Graham. Getting into the paint. What a move by Trimble. And Jack with his 8th rebound.
Whenever Maryland's lead was getting out of hand, someone brought the Scarlet Knights back, including Bishop Daniels from the outside.
This Terrapin ball club.
Big bucket there. Bishop Daniels with the 3 to bring Rutgers back within 6. Now Daniels to work. Steven Zurich on the floor for the first time for Rutgers.
Down by 8 at the half, the Scarlet Knights continued to play hard and do whatever was necessary to find the hoop.
And a big 3 for Jake Lehman, who starts off Maryland from outside. Third foul on Dodd Coney launches and hits for Rutgers.
The senior says, why not?
Nickens with good ball movement has the open field. Look at the rebound for Wells, but he threw it back into the arms of Rutgers.
It was time for Jack to score the way he rebounded in the first half, and he got some help from his fellow senior Miles Mack.
The question for Rutgers is, how do you get offense? It starts inside with Kadeem Jack. That's not a bad place to look. Backing out E2 for two. And here comes Rutgers, back within 7. 10 to shoot for E2, working against Lehman. Following it up is Bishop Daniels flying in for the 2, and Rutgers within 5.
Yeah, Bishop Daniels again, really good athlete. When he can utilize that around the rim, he's pretty effective.
Once again, the Knights charged back as Mack reached back to his Jersey roots with a hustle play so quick that Maryland didn't realize what they had witnessed.
With a spin all the way to the rim, got the roll. How about Miles Mack with a nifty spin? Moment to go, though.
Excellent spin move. And the finish off of the loose ball. Rebound.
The crowd at the rack was alive all night, supporting their seniors every step of the way. The senior leader Mack helped the decibel level in the rack rise.
Trimble. Step back. That's blocked by Miles Mack.
As he tied the ball game with heroics on both sides of the court.
Mack, deep three for the tie. He got it. We're tied at 45.
Rutgers made it difficult for 10th-ranked Maryland, but eventually the Terps took the lead for good. Still, it was a valiant effort, with heroics coming from underclassmen and seniors alike, a sign that this team is never afraid of a challenge and that this team will find brighter days ahead.
My career has been great, man. I love the people around here. I love the fans. I love the atmosphere. I just love being at Rutgers. So I had an amazing time as a player and as a student. So I just want to appreciate everybody for being there for me. Just coming to support me every time that we play here.
In 3, 2, 1, and action. Let's go.
For the 2014-2015 Rutgers basketball team, it was an historic season. The year highlighted by the Scarlet Knights' first ever win over a team ranked in the top 5.
First of all, I can't believe I'm a senior. I remember one time Austin Johnson told me, like when I was freshman, it was like pass quick, so try to enjoy every moment. Now I'm telling the same thing to the freshmen, you know, play hard, go hard, pass quick. One day you're gonna see yourself like, oh, this is my last game. So
yeah, man, it's hard to even think about it because it just seems like I just got here like last year, and they told me that college goes by fast, and I didn't believe it till now, and I see what they meant by that. You just have to cherish every moment that you have and just make it your best, because you only go to college one time, so you just actually have to live in the moment.
And when they did, as hard work paid off for these players who learned a valuable life lesson.
Runs it down, and the Scarlet Knights are going to have their first ever Big Ten Conference victory. 50-46.
And we're going to have free throws. It's almost done for the Scarlet Knights.
It's not only about basketball for this senior class, it's about their experience at the university. It's about the state of Rutgers and the family that lends support and always has your back on the journey. Those are things that will always be cherished.
My side's nice and neat. His is
he's like
thrown out everywhere.
Steve has OCD.
I want you to get his toothbrush. No. His contacts in the Rice Krispie. Look at the Rice. Why is the Rice Krispie there?
On and off the court, the bond between these Scarlet Knights is unbreakable.
Gets in the passing lane. Jack is playing inspired here in the second half.
Just to play basketball. You know, every time I step on the floor, every time we step on the floor, it's kind of a privilege, you know, just being able to do something like that in front of that many people.
We're in Piscataway, New Jersey at the Rutgers Athletic Center.
This is always where I wanted to be.
We love this game and we want to play basketball.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Hey, boy.
I chose Rutgers because it was close to home and it was just the atmosphere was great here. The students love athletes, and I got that impression the first day I stepped on campus. It was just all love and excitement from the fans and the students. So I think the atmosphere of the RAC and the campus is incredible.
Man, this is what it's about right here. I mean, Rutgers basketball. We want this program to be something special, and we're working hard to bring it up and make this a place that, hey, you can come to Rutgers, you can stay local, and you can compete and be successful.
It's like a vision, you know. So it's like somebody sees something, like, you know, you see potential in something, and you never want to kind of have that regret of knowing that you could have did something special and you just let it go.
Well, we've seen history tonight in Piscataway. Eddie Jordan, congratulations, Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
We are brothers, we are family, so we need to take care of each other.
It's a roller coaster ride. You have to enjoy the good moments. The challenge is what we all look for. We all want to be successful. Success isn't always what people write about or what the numbers may say. Success is working hard, doing the best you can, and finding some success in life and with people.
But when the ball stops bouncing, you definitely want to have a degree to go back to and be able to be successful.
That I will have my degree, and the degree I have will be in criminal justice.
Rutgers is a great school if you get your degree here.
Say yes, Coach. You're right, Coach. How many classes today?
I had no class.
Oh, really?
The things I learned from Coach Jordan, he always tell me, like, basketball is one thing, but there's life behind the basketball.
Your young man comes to Rutgers, he's in the family, and once he's finished, he's a Rutgers man.
I think it's great, the atmosphere that we have.
Rutgers, a place that transforms you. You might leave it after 4 years, but it will never leave you.
Rutgers on three. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Rutgers. Let's go, baby.
On their way to a perfect season. Rebounded by Bailey. 4 seconds. Follow up is Sanders. No goal. That's
it. It was a special evening in New Jersey. A reunion of the 1975-76 Rutgers basketball team, led by current head coach Eddie Jordan. That team managed to go undefeated during the regular season and march all the way to the Final Four.
Everyone is here, everyone looks great, and it's just a very special night for us.
It was all about harmony and effort. That's sort of one of our mantras, and that's what we had in '76. We were willing to help each other and to understand our strengths and weaknesses, and we gave great effort.
Now, almost 40 years later, Jordan, a true Rutgers man, is back at his alma mater coaching, proving life indeed can go full circle.
Both the football team and the basketball team were undefeated during the regular season. People start taking notice. So I think that once they start taking notice, we kind of like put them on the map as far as athletics is concerned. You know, we put a number of guys in the pros. So it was a great time. I think that people will always remember that season.
The chemistry, playing together, helping each other.
And we were friends. It was a family atmosphere, as you see now.
And they're going to storm the court here at the rack.
That memorable season at the old Rutgers barn created a stir in the Garden State. The team was unbeatable and proved nearly invincible.
I've been looking forward to this for quite a while now. I said, no matter when you put it together, I was going to make sure that I was here.
Tonight's a special night. I haven't seen a lot of these guys that were on that Final 14 that we had, and tonight's a good chance to reminisce.
We practiced hard. Our practices were just as intense as our games, and so that's what we want to pass on to the current team, that you give great effort and that you understand your teammates and understand that helping your teammates and realizing what your teammates' strengths and weaknesses are, then you make us a better team.
You know, Eddie being the head coach now at Rutgers, you know, reached out and could put something like this together. I think it's wonderful, you know, for him and for the school.
Obviously, coaching meant a lot to us. Tom Young is here, and they were the spearhead of our team. And just the way that Tom related to us and our relationship as players and coaches was very special, still is special. Tom and I worked together when I was coaching the Wizards. That's how special it was.
Being part of that amazing team was only the beginning for Eddie Jordan. He went on to enjoy his 7-year career in the NBA, which was highlighted by winning a world championship in 1982 with the Lakers. Since then, he has enjoyed a successful coaching career both in the college ranks and in the pros.
I love the college game. I've always wanted to coach Rutgers.
Every last one of us are around to be able to be here, one, and more importantly than that is everyone wanted to be here.
There was an epidemic of scarlet fever through the state of New Jersey.
It just came together in a very special, unique, perfect way. And not too many people experience that. But just the pride factor that the state of New Jersey had, and that's so important to me then, and it's important to me now.
At Rutgers, the important things remain the same. Core values such as family, integrity, and work ethic. Values that distinguish a Rutgers man like Coach Eddie Jordan.
1, 2, 3, Rutgers!
It was a wonderful time. Ultimately, we made it to this day, which I'm happy, thankful.
Personal fouls, gets in the passing lane.
Grown a lot. He loved being part of the program. It was a great experience for him. He learned a lot, taught him a lot, and it's been nothing but a great experience, really.
Rutgers has really supported him and matured him and developed him, you know, into, you know, a respectable, hard-working.
Third foul on Dodd as Coney launches and hits for Rutgers.
So I appreciate the fans, the support, the love that everyone here has shown our entire family throughout these 4 years, and I couldn't ask for a better place. And it allowed me also to come to every single home game.
Macon. They both helped him a lot, made him be responsible, more responsible for, being a team player.
The league's been with me for like 9 years, you know, and it's like time is going so fast, and he's done his 4 years, and so I'm happy for him. He's a good kid.
Going into a man in which I'm not afraid for him to go out into the real world and pursue whatever he decides to do.